Hey everybody, it's Melissa. I have a few things to update on. Excuse my hair. I just got home and I took my scarf off and it's like crazy static, so I can't do anything with it. Um, and my husband's on his way home. I'm super excited because he is on his way home from the airport in Hartford. He's been in Pennsylvania all week and I don't think he's going to have to travel anymore. Fingers crossed. He talked to his boss, and his boss told him that they totally understand and that he doesn't have to be down there anymore. So he'll be able to be here the whole time. Um, so he should be home in about a half an hour, and then we're going to go get some dinner at our favorite little restaurant down the street, um, and then come home and snuggle or something like that. Anyway, yeah, so I had been talking to my RE, my RE. Anyway, I'm tired too, okay? So forgive me. Um, so my RE, well, last time I was pregnant, I lost a baby at 19 weeks. So both her and my midwife suggested that next time I get pregnant, I should see a high-risk OB. We suspect that maybe it could have been incompetent cervix, but I mean, who knows? I do have some hormonal issues. I have been diagnosed with PCOS in the past, but my current doctors seem to disagree with that. I have an endocrinologist who thought I had it. Now I have a reproductive endocrinologist who believes I don't. I've had a primary care doctor who thought I had it, and an obstetrician who thought I didn't. So whatever. I do have some wacky hormone things going on, and I have had cysts on my ovaries in the past, so insulin resistance, all that stuff together. Sounds like PCOS to me. Sometimes I think I do have it, but then I don't know. Anyway, so there is that. That could have been a factor. I don't know. I had an ultrasound at 6 weeks, and then the next, I had appointments in between where they would, just check to see how I was growing and check the heartbeat and stuff like that. But I wasn't scheduled to have another ultrasound until like 19 and a half weeks. So if it was incompetent cervix, there's no way they would have known because they weren't looking for that. So I called the high-risk OB today, and I made an appointment for a consultation. Now I'm just working on getting insurance approval. I can get a referral, but I don't necessarily know that that means that insurance is going to pay for it. I don't know if they'll pay for an appointment with a high-risk OB before I'm even pregnant, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Even if not, and I did want to ask some of you, if you live in a state where, well, I guess it wouldn't matter. I was going to ask if you're in a state where infertility coverage is not mandated. Have any of you ever had to pay out of pocket to go for just a consultation with a high-risk OB before you're even pregnant? I don't know. I just have a lot of questions. I want to know how early they would start monitoring, and I just realized that my husband's Pooh Bear from when he was a kid is sitting behind me. When he leaves to go on his trips, he tucks Pooh Bear in next to me on the bed. And so I get to snuggle with Pooh Bear while he's gone instead of him. Anyway, don't need him anymore. So, where was I? Oh, yeah, I have a lot of questions. I want to know how early they would start checking the cervix, and I want to know how she feels about doing a cerclage. I've also heard about getting weekly progesterone shots, so I'm interested about that. My blood pressure tends to fluctuate. Sometimes it gets pretty high. Right now it's normal. It's been normal for a while, so I would like to talk about that. What happens if my blood pressure goes up? Last time it didn't. Last time I was pregnant, I had the best blood pressure I've ever had in my whole life. But I did, and I didn't have gestational diabetes. They made me do the orange drink early on, and they said it wasn't to the level where they would call it gestational diabetes, but it was close to it or something like that. So they had me checking my sugars and all that, and I kept it under control. But still, I want to talk about that. And I like to ask her about the heart palpitations, even though I know they're normal. I've had all the tests and everything. I think maybe it would be something that she should know. Yeah, so that's it. So the appointment with her is January 25th, and my husband's going to go with me. I'm looking forward to that so I can get some questions answered and feel a little more comfortable about getting pregnant. I just don't feel comfortable getting pregnant now, you know, knowing that there is a possibility that the same thing could happen again. And my current OB, well, my midwife, had said something about that they would start checking around like 15 weeks or something. And that just, I'm just not comfortable with that. And when I talked to my RE, she was not comfortable with that either. And that's why she told me to go talk to the high risk OB, because she said they might start looking at it earlier. Yeah, so that's that. We had a crazy snowstorm here, so I didn't work yesterday. We probably got, it looks like a good 2 feet out there. And when I went down to go to work this morning, I had myself all bundled up. I've had my snow boots on and everything. I was fully expecting to have to like clean off my car and shovel all around it just so I could get out of the driveway. That's usually what my husband does for me, but since he's not here, I knew I was going to have to do that. But I got downstairs and my car was all cleaned off and somebody shoveled all around it. I didn't have to do anything except brush a little bit of snow off my license plate. So I was pretty psyched. I still got to work late, but hey, I had an excuse. There's a lot of snow, you know. The roads aren't safe. Got to drive slowly and be careful. So I think that's pretty much it. I've also been doing the Atkins diet for like a week and a half now, and I've lost 10 pounds. So I'm obviously going to stop it when I do IVF, but for now I'm really trying to lose, you know, some weight and get back to where I was, at least get back to where I was before when I was pregnant. I was actually at my lightest weight ever when I was pregnant. Weird, but true. So I'm just trying to get back. I gained about 20 pounds in the last year and a half, so 10 of those are gone. Hopefully I can lose 10 more. But I'm really tempted to have some boneless buffalo wings when I go to dinner with my husband tonight, I gotta tell you. And tomorrow, I work at a car dealership in the accounting office, and I also do some registrations there. And we work with the business managers, the guys that do all the contracts and warranty and everything. And one of them is taking us to lunch tomorrow at Via, which is this awesome Italian restaurant in Worcester. And I looked at the menu today, and there's not a lot of choices that don't include potatoes and pasta. So I think I decided that I'm going to have salmon and asparagus because I love asparagus and I love salmon. But then the other problem is Saturday night we're going out to dinner with my brother and sister-in-law, and we're going to Leo's restaurant, which is also another Italian restaurant, which also doesn't have a lot of options that don't have potatoes and pasta. So wish me luck. I need strength. Just the fact that I've lost this much weight already is good motivation and helps me stay away from that stuff. But 2 Italian restaurants in 2 nights, I don't know. I'm going to have to be really careful. So, yep, that's about it. I'm a little over 9 minutes, and I don't want to run out of time because I know I can't upload stuff if it's too long. So I will make another update whenever. See you guys later. Bye.